Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. First, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries threatens retaliation if Democrats who stormed an ICE facility are arrested. About DHS and law enforcement, Jeffries said that there are lines they dare not cross. Ironically said by the guy whose party members just practiced their parkour skills over security barriers at a federal facility. Then, actress Halle Berry appears to say that James Bond should not be played by a woman. That is shocking news. Someone thinks that James Bond should still be about James? What's next? Superman being a man? We can't live like this. Next, Gavin Newsome flip-flops on giving illegal immigrants free health care after the price tag hit $2.7 billion. A Newsome aide clarified that the governor's promises should be seen more as aspirational fiction than actual policy commitments. And finally, Robert De Niro calls President Trump America's Philistine president, and he says that actors are a threat to fascism. Yes, actors are a real threat to authoritarianism. Just ask the PA who fears getting fired if she doesn't bring them matcha lattes stirred counterclockwise with a bamboo whisk. Okay, let's dive in. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is threatening retaliation if the Democrats who stormed the Newark ICE facility are arrested. When asked what he would do if any Democrats were arrested, this is what he said.
They'll find out.
What would you do, though?
They'll find out.
What recourse? But doesn't that broach a...
They'll find out.
Doesn't that go across...
That's a red line.
What's the red line, though? I know we have this...
It's a red line. It's very clear.
They'll find out. They will find out. They'll find out. It sounds like less of a plan and more like Jeffries is praying that his teleprompter reconnects. But you know what? He came up with that red line thing all on his own.
They know better than to go down that road, and it's been made loudly and abundantly clear to the Trump administration. We're not going to be intimidated.
They've made it loud and abundantly clear. Felonies are only for Republicans.
And so there are clear lines that they just dare not cross.
I haven't seen someone this confident about breaking rules since my 6-year-old nephew declared himself invisible during hide-and-seek. The last time Democrats were this passionate about storming a federal facility, they called it an insurrection. Oscar-winning actress Halle Berry weighed in on whether James Bond should be played by a woman during a Q&A at the Cannes Film Festival.
I don't know if 007 really should be a woman. In 2025, it's nice to say, oh, she should be a woman, but I don't really know if I think that's the right thing to do.
I guess some people actually want to keep the James Bond franchise centered around James Bond. But this idea is offensive to at least 17 focus groups in Los Angeles who would like to see the next installment of the franchise be Jane Bond. All the espionage, none of the chest hair. California Governor Gavin Newsome has reversed course on a plan to offer free taxpayer-funded health care through Medi-Cal to illegal immigrants due to exceeding cost projections by $2.7 billion. If only someone had told Newsome that his original plan was dumb and would cost too much. Newsome now plans to halt new enrollment starting in 2026 and charge existing recipients a $100 monthly premium beginning in 2027. Newsome's basically saying, listen, undocumented immigrants, I want to give you free health care, unless it makes me look unelectable in Wisconsin. At the 78th Cannes Film Festival, actor Robert De Niro declared himself and his fellow actors threats to autocrats and fascists while also attacking President Trump, calling him America's Philistine president.
Art embraces diversity, and that's why art is a threat. That's why we are a threat to autocrats and fascists.
Yeah, De Niro's dangerous to dictators as long as they're allergic to self-righteous monologues. Dictators everywhere are trembling at the sight of another Marvel sequel and a gender-swapped reboot of Ghostbusters.
America's Philistine president has had himself appointed head of one of our premier cultural institutions. He has cut funding and support to the arts, humanities, and education. And now he has announced a 100% tariff on films produced outside the U.S.
De Niro's furious that Trump cut funding for the arts. Right, because without taxpayer money, how will Hollywood elites afford their fourth home with a live-in crystal therapist? But maybe De Niro has a point about the tariff on foreign films. I mean, how else are we going to get that 3-hour Hungarian film about a woman staring into her sink? Thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.